Is it possible that Ripper imprinted on Maisie? Throughout many of the trailers, we've seen Ripper take such an unlikely fascination to the little girl in the movie. And this is interesting as a twist because in previous Jurassic Park movies, the kids were usually just getting chased as well. The Indoraptor seems to specifically be hell-bent on chasing after this little girl. Could it be that he's just following her because he's imprinted on her? As far as we know, Maisie also lives at the Lockwood Manor. It's possible that Ripper could have seen her at an early stage in his life. It's possible that she was even kind to it at some portion of his life. We have to all agree that it doesn't make sense that while she's in bed, Ripper would take his sweet time reaching out to her as though fascinated by her existence. It may be a King Kong situation, because he probably just finds this particular human mesmerizing. Maybe she's the only small human he's ever seen, a completely innocent and untainted version of the larger ones that he associates with pain and his captivity. His frustration may lie with him trying to catch her so he can take her with him to escape from the manor. It would be interesting if near the end of the movie, when Ripper is about to die, Maisie's on the ground backing away from him, and as he gets close to her, he coos softly and nuzzles her. It's at that moment she realizes, as well as everyone else, that he's not dangerous, at least not to her, and she shakily reaches out a hand to pet him as a light leaves his eyes. It could just be an I Am Legend situation where they never figure out what it is, even though it's completely obvious to us as the audience. They've done a hell of a good job at spelling things out in the early Jurassic Park movies when we basically witnessed the dinosaur exhibiting certain types of behavior. But in Jurassic World, they changed it up with the Indominus Rex. Owen Grady and the others completely misjudged what the situation was. If you don't know what we're referring to, then go check out our video. The Indominus was not that smart in the card. It may cause you to think twice about what was really taking place in the Jurassic World movie. So, from the outside, or initially, it may seem as though Ripper is trying to kill Maisie. Something about this little girl has him totally intrigued enough to cause him to continuously chase after her any moment he gets, but when he's close enough to her, he does no damage. When she was in bed and he reached out his long arms to try and gently pet her or touch her, when she was backing up to the cage, he did the same. I don't know about you, but I've noticed that with anybody else, he stalks them only to ambush them violently when he's close enough. But he doesn't do that with Maisie, even though she's well within distance to do so. So what do you guys think Ripper would do if he actually caught Maisie? Even the scene with the hunter in the cage, he didn't kill that man right away. Is it possible that Ripper can distinguish what's an immediate threat and what isn't? He didn't do that with Owen either. It seems as though our boy Ripper is a little bit more forgiving than Indy when it comes to attacking. It's as if he's intelligent enough to watch, wait, and to see what the creature in front of him is going to do before he makes a decision to attack. Either that, or he can't really see unless something's making a lot of noise. That's the only other theory. He seems to only readily attack things that are making noise. The little girl is quiet in her bed, and it's clear that he can use some sense of smell to detect what's in the area. However, he behaves as though he can't totally see what's right in front of him, which would explain him reaching out to feel for it. You can probably experience the same thing when someone's in the room and your eyes are closed. You just know that there's a presence there. And of course, this is a hybrid creature that has acute senses, so I'm pretty sure he can sense things before seeing them. He can probably sense something's presence from the warmth or his echolocation, but he's unsure as to what it is. Maybe we're really stretching our wings to fly off the edge of a cliff with this theory, but what do you guys think? Let's hear from you. Also, if you're interested in another theory between Blue and Ripper, check out our Indoraptor and Blue love story in the card as well, or in the end card. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Altiori. You ask, we answer.